Dallas, do you have anything you wanted to add before we get into the next question?
Yeah, I think ultimately you have to ask why you're doing what you're doing. And there's a kind of that delicate sort of inverse relationship almost between truly elite performance and high level of health over a long period of time. And sometimes, exercise is going to be of profound benefit in terms of quality of life, in terms of longevity, but it's that concept of more is not better. And somewhere along that scale, as you ramp that up, you've sort of tipped that balance towards potentially higher levels of performance. They're going to actually detract from your quality of life long term, and potentially even your actual longevity in terms of years. And I think a lot of people don't stop and think, what are my goals? Like, what am I doing? What do I want? Where am I going with this thing? And then take the time to match up what their training strategy is, or the way they live their lifestyle in general, with what that goal is. If your goal in high school is to make it and play a D1 sport and then become a professional and literally make your living that way, you could probably justify behaving a certain way. But if you're an average adult with a real job like myself, like, I'm not trying to do that. So behaving in a way that's gonna undermine my long-term health makes no sense. Like, it's hurting you, and you're sort of fooling yourself if you think that, chasing performance indefinitely makes sense, because it doesn't lead to a better quality of life down the road. And that's not kind of why we exercise in the first place. It's for health and longevity and all that stuff. So being honest with yourself about where you're actually going with this thing is actually really important in our opinion. I think it's a really early step that people neglect to make before they get into the thick of it.
So if you have a lot of different perspectives. We've got clinicians, we've got RDs, we've got physicians.